Our girl Amaya Papaya was on Call Her Daddy, and she really just is a class act. I think probably the most interesting thing I learned about her during this interview is the fact that she wants to go back to school, possibly next year, to get a PhD in order to become a professor for nursing students. And she said as far as her career goes, becoming a nurse was a no-brainer because she's a very caring person and an empath, and we saw that this season. She said one of the hardest things in the villa was the fact that she couldn't block people the way she does in real life, and she really got in her head and felt isolated, thinking there was something wrong with her. She talked about past relationships, how she had a relationship for 5 years from 16 to 21, how it ended because he cheated. She found out by going through his DMs, and she even said one of the craziest things she's ever done was call up the guy's mom to say, "What's wrong with your son? How did you raise him?" Now let's talk about how she got on Love Island, because it seems like it happened the same for everyone. She did not apply. She was asked through her DMs. She's never watched the full season of Love Island, but has definitely seen a lot of TikTok clips. Alex Cooper then asked her why she had nobody handling her social media like other cast members did, and she said that was the last thing she was thinking about. She said, "I just honestly didn't care for that. I wanted to indulge in the experience fully." In terms of her coming in as a bombshell, she was incredibly nervous and said she was doing self-affirmations daily up until that point. And coming in, she said she was very clueless because she had only seen a clip of a few scenes and didn't realize how serious certain dynamics were. And as we know, her eyes were on Jeremiah, and she confirmed that the reason why was because he was very tall and his face was very symmetrical. In terms of her connection with Ace, she said the more you talk to someone, the more you realize if you're compatible or not, and everybody has their own boundaries. She said he had asked her, "Do you really call your partners babe?" And I said, "Yeah," and I guess he just thought that was disrespectful in a way. I do hope they talk about this at the reunion, because Ace has said the conversation was a lot longer and we basically saw the end of it, and I don't really understand what the miscommunication here was. She was then asked why she believed the guys got rid of Jeremiah, and she said from what they told me, they thought Jeremiah wasn't there for the right reasons, which is absolutely crazy. She was then asked about Ace and Shelly and if she believed the rumors that they were dating before the show, and she said she believes Shelly. She said from what she had seen, it really did come off like they didn't really know each other before this. In terms of her knowing Shelly, she didn't actually know her. She never met her. She said they worked with the same photographer and she would comment on their stuff because she thought Shelly was beautiful, but outside of that, they didn't actually know each other. Now, I know a lot of people are sick of this question, but it seems like it's the question that's going to be asked everywhere and probably at the reunion. Is Ace actually 5'10"? She said she's 5'3", Huda's 5'2", and Ace is likely around 5'8". In terms of how she felt coming into the villa as a bombshell, she said the first couple of days were really hard and there were some nights where she was crying. There were people